Your brain is the command center of your body, controlling memory, focus, and every function that keeps you alive and thriving. But over time, poor nutrition, stress, and inflammation can damage it, increasing the risk of dementia and cognitive decline. The good news is that the foods you eat have the power to protect your brain, boost memory, and slow age-related decline. In this video, we're revealing 5 powerful foods that support long-term brain health and help keep your mind sharp well into old age. By the end, you'll know exactly how to nourish your brain every single day. Your brain is an incredibly complex organ, responsible not only for thinking, memory, and decision-making, but also for regulating every function in the body. Despite its importance, it is highly vulnerable to the effects of aging, poor nutrition, stress, and inflammation. Dementia, including Alzheimer's disease, is one of the most common neurological disorders associated with aging, and it affects millions worldwide. While genetics do play a role in cognitive decline, research increasingly shows that diet can significantly influence brain health. Certain foods contain nutrients that protect neurons, reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and help prevent the accumulation of harmful proteins that are linked to dementia. By incorporating these brain-friendly foods into your daily routine, you can actively reduce the risk of cognitive decline and maintain mental clarity well into old age. Fatty fish are one of the most powerful allies for brain health. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, which is a key structural component of brain cell membranes. DHA supports neuronal communication, maintains cell integrity, and improves synaptic plasticity, which is the brain's ability to form new connections and adapt. Low levels of omega-3s have been associated with a higher risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. In addition to DHA, these fish contain EPA, another type of omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation in the brain, a major contributor to cognitive decline. Research shows that people who consume fatty fish at least twice a week perform better on memory tests and have slower rates of age-related cognitive deterioration. For those who do not eat fish, algae-based supplements can provide an effective alternative source of DHA. Integrating fatty fish into meals can be simple. A salmon fillet for dinner, sardines on whole grain toast, or a mackerel salad can provide your brain with the essential nutrients it needs. Berries are another food group that has been extensively studied for their cognitive benefits. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids, which combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain. Oxidative stress damages neurons, accelerates aging, and contributes to memory loss. Flavonoids neutralize free radicals, preventing damage to cell structures, and have even been shown to stimulate the growth of new neurons in areas of the brain associated with memory. Studies indicate that regular consumption of berries can improve cognitive performance, particularly memory and learning, and may reduce the risk of developing dementia. Berries are versatile and easy to include in the diet. They can be added to breakfast cereals, smoothies, yogurt, or simply eaten fresh as a snack. Just a handful a few times per week is enough to see measurable benefits over time. Leafy green vegetables such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are also essential for brain protection. These vegetables are rich in vitamins K, C, and E, folate, and beta-carotene, all of which have been associated with slower cognitive decline. Vitamin K plays a role in maintaining healthy neurons and has been linked to improved memory function. Folate helps break down homocysteine, an amino acid that in high levels can damage blood vessels and increase the risk of cognitive impairment. The antioxidants in leafy greens reduce inflammation and protect against oxidative stress, helping neurons survive and function optimally. Including these greens in daily meals can be straightforward: sautéed spinach, kale salads, green smoothies, or simply adding them to soups or sandwiches ensures a regular supply of these essential nutrients. Over time, this habit strengthens the brain's resilience and helps maintain cognitive abilities as you age. Nuts. especially walnuts, almonds, and hazelnuts, provide a concentrated source of brain protective nutrients. Walnuts are particularly beneficial because they contain alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, along with polyphenols and antioxidants. These compounds protect neurons, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow to the brain. Nuts also support synaptic plasticity, which allows the brain to form new connections and adapt to changing environments. Regular consumption of a small handful of nuts each day has been linked to better cognitive performance and a lower risk of dementia. Nuts are not only nutrient-dense, but also convenient and versatile. They can be eaten on their own, sprinkled over oatmeal, added to salads, or blended into smoothies. Their combination of healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants makes them an ideal daily addition for anyone concerned about long-term brain health. Whole grains such as oats, quinoa, brown rice, and barley are another key component of a brain-healthy diet. Unlike refined grains, whole grains provide a slow and steady release of glucose, which is the primary energy source for the brain. They also contain B vitamins, including folate, B6, and B12, which are essential for maintaining proper brain function and reducing cognitive decline. Whole grains support vascular health, ensuring that the brain receives adequate oxygen and nutrients through healthy blood flow. Studies show that people who consume whole grains regularly have better memory and cognitive performance compared to those who eat primarily refined grains. Incorporating whole grains into meals is simple. Starting the day with oatmeal, choosing whole grain bread or pasta, and including quinoa or brown rice in salads or dinners can supply your brain with consistent energy and protective nutrients. Incorporating these 5 foods, fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains into your diet creates a powerful strategy for brain protection. While no single food can prevent dementia entirely, consistently eating a combination of these nutrient-dense foods maximizes their protective effects. In addition to nutrition, lifestyle factors such as physical activity, mental stimulation, adequate sleep, and stress management work together with these foods to maintain cognitive function. Exercise increases blood flow and oxygen delivery to the brain, while mental challenges strengthen neural connections and delay age-related decline. Quality sleep helps clear toxins from the brain and consolidates memories, further supporting long-term brain health. By making these foods a regular part of your diet, you are actively investing in your brain's future. Small, consistent dietary choices can have a profound effect on memory, focus, and cognitive resilience. Over time, these habits can help reduce the risk of dementia, maintain independence, and improve overall quality of life. Protecting your brain is not just about adding years to your life, but life to your years, ensuring that your mind remains sharp, alert, and capable of enjoying every moment. Making the effort to nourish your brain today lays the foundation for long-term cognitive health, allowing you to think clearly, remember effectively, and live fully as you age. Now that you understand which foods protect your brain, the next step is learning how to incorporate them into your daily routine effectively. Knowledge alone isn't enough. Consistent action is what delivers results. The goal is to make brain-boosting meals both practical and enjoyable, so they become a natural part of your lifestyle rather than a forced diet. Start by planning meals that combine these nutrient-dense foods in ways that are easy to prepare, delicious, and sustainable over time. Breakfast is an ideal time to fuel your brain with the nutrients it needs to start the day. A simple yet powerful option is a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a handful of chopped nuts. Oats provide whole grain energy that releases glucose steadily into the bloodstream, supporting focus and concentration throughout the morning. Berries add antioxidants that protect neurons from oxidative stress, while nuts supply healthy fats that maintain cell membranes and improve synaptic communication. For those who prefer a smoothie, blend spinach, berries, a banana, and a spoonful of almond butter for a nutrient-packed drink that combines leafy greens, antioxidants, and healthy fats in one convenient meal. Adding a small amount of flax seeds or chia seeds can provide extra omega-3s, further supporting brain function. Even a few minutes of preparation can yield a breakfast that primes the brain for optimal performance. For lunch, focus on meals that combine leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains. A quinoa salad with kale, cherry tomatoes, roasted sweet potatoes, and walnuts creates a vibrant and nourishing dish. Quinoa offers a complete protein source along with complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. Kale and other greens supply vitamins K and C, folate, and antioxidants that combat inflammation. Walnuts provide plant-based omega-3s and additional antioxidants. Drizzle a little olive oil and lemon juice as dressing to enhance flavor and further support brain health through healthy fats. Another option is a whole grain wrap filled with spinach, avocado, sliced turkey or tofu, and a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. This combination delivers fiber, vitamins, and healthy fats, keeping you full and mentally alert well into the afternoon. Lunch doesn't have to be complicated. With some planning, you can create meals that are both convenient and powerful for cognitive protection. Dinner is an excellent opportunity to include fatty fish and additional vegetables, completing the brain-boosting nutrition cycle for the day. Baked salmon with a side of sautéed spinach and roasted sweet potatoes is a classic example. The salmon provides DHA and EPA, essential for neuron structure and function, while the spinach adds antioxidants and vitamins to reduce inflammation. Sweet potatoes offer complex carbohydrates, fiber, and beta-carotene, all contributing to healthy brain activity. For those who prefer variety, mackerel grilled with lemon and herbs, paired with a quinoa and kale salad, combines multiple brain-protective foods in one meal. Consistency is more important than perfection. Aim to include fatty fish at least twice a week to supply sufficient omega-3s for optimal cognitive support. Snacks are an often overlooked opportunity to nourish the brain. Instead of reaching for processed options, choose nuts, berries, or a small serving of dark chocolate. Walnuts or almonds are perfect for a mid-morning pick-me-up, supplying healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants that support neuron health. Fresh berries or a berry parfait with Greek yogurt can satisfy sweet cravings while providing memory-boosting flavonoids. Even a handful of sunflower or pumpkin seeds delivers magnesium, vitamin E, and other nutrients essential for cognitive function. These small, mindful choices throughout the day ensure that your brain consistently receives the nourishment it needs, preventing energy crashes and supporting focus. Hydration is another critical aspect of brain health. Dehydration can impair concentration, memory, and overall cognitive performance. Green tea is an excellent option because it not only hydrates but also contains antioxidants and L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes relaxation and improved mental focus. For those who prefer water, adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries can enhance flavor while providing additional antioxidants and vitamins. Avoid sugary drinks and sodas, which contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, undermining the benefits of your brain-protective foods. Planning and consistency are key to making these habits stick. One practical strategy is meal prepping at the start of the week. Roast a batch of vegetables, cook whole grains in bulk, and portion out nuts and berries for easy access. Keep frozen berries and spinach on hand for quick smoothies and store fatty fish in the refrigerator or freezer so you can incorporate it without last-minute stress. Simple changes like swapping refined grains for whole grains, adding a daily handful of nuts, or including a salad with lunch and dinner create lasting improvements without feeling overwhelming. It's also important to understand that timing and combination of these foods can enhance their effects. For example, pairing leafy greens with a healthy fat, like olive oil or nuts, improves the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin K. Similarly, consuming berries alongside a small amount of protein or fat can stabilize blood sugar and prolong the cognitive benefits of antioxidants. Paying attention to these subtle strategies ensures that your brain receives maximum protection from the foods you eat. In addition to meals, lifestyle habits can amplify the protective effects of these foods. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients more efficiently. Mental exercises such as puzzles, learning a new skill, or reading stimulate neural connections and promote plasticity, keeping your brain adaptable and resilient. Quality sleep allows the brain to repair and consolidate memories, while stress management through mindfulness, meditation, or relaxation techniques reduces the harmful effects of cortisol on neurons. Combining these habits with a brain-healthy diet creates a comprehensive approach to dementia prevention and long-term cognitive resilience. Even small, incremental changes can have a profound effect over time. Start by introducing 1 or 2 brain-protective foods into your daily routine and gradually build up to include all 5. Over weeks and months, these habits become second nature, and the cumulative benefits will begin to manifest in improved memory, focus, and mental clarity. By approaching brain health as a lifestyle rather than a temporary effort, you create a foundation for cognitive longevity that can last for decades. Ultimately, protecting your brain from dementia is about making consistent, informed choices. Fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains are your allies, but they are most effective when incorporated into a balanced diet, paired with healthy lifestyle habits, and consumed regularly. By planning meals, prepping ingredients, and making mindful choices, you are not just eating for today, you are investing in your brain for a lifetime. This proactive approach empowers you to maintain mental sharpness, prevent cognitive decline, and enjoy a fuller, more independent life as you age. Small, consistent actions every day compound into remarkable results over time, ensuring that your mind remains vibrant, resilient, and capable well into the later years of life. By now you understand the 5 key foods that protect your brain: fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains, and how to incorporate them into daily meals. But brain health goes beyond food alone. To truly maximize cognitive protection and reduce the risk of dementia, it's important to combine these dietary choices with targeted lifestyle strategies, supplements when necessary, and mindful habits that enhance nutrient absorption and neuronal function. The brain is highly adaptable, but it requires consistent care to maintain optimal performance over time. One powerful strategy is focusing on anti-inflammatory eating patterns. Chronic inflammation is one of the major contributors to cognitive decline, and it can silently damage neurons over decades. While the 5 brain protective foods already reduce inflammation, pairing them with other anti-inflammatory ingredients can further enhance their benefits. Foods like turmeric, rich in curcumin, have been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier and reduce inflammatory pathways linked to Alzheimer's. Olive oil, particularly extra virgin, provides monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that protect neurons and improve cerebral blood flow. Green tea and dark chocolate in moderation add additional antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. By combining these foods with your core brain protective staples, you create a diet that actively shields neurons from damage and supports long-term cognitive resilience. Supplements can also play a role, particularly for individuals who struggle to get sufficient nutrients from food alone. Omega-3 supplements derived from fish oil or algae can help maintain optimal DHA levels, especially for those who do not eat fish regularly. Vitamin D is another critical nutrient for brain health, as deficiency has been linked to cognitive decline and increased dementia risk. B-complex vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folate, support homocysteine metabolism, protecting blood vessels and neurons from damage. Additionally, antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenol-rich extracts may provide supplementary protection against oxidative stress. While supplements should never replace whole foods, they can fill nutritional gaps and reinforce the benefits of a brain-healthy diet. Consulting a healthcare professional before starting any supplement regimen is essential to ensure safety and efficacy. Physical activity is a non-negotiable factor for optimal brain function. Regular aerobic exercise such as brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or dancing increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients essential for neuron health. Exercise also stimulates the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that promotes the growth of new neurons and strengthens synaptic connections. Strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines complement aerobic activity by improving coordination, reducing fall risk, and supporting overall physical health, which indirectly benefits cognitive function. Combining daily movement with a nutrient-rich diet creates a synergistic effect, ensuring that your brain receives both the fuel and stimulation it needs to thrive. Mental exercise is equally critical. Cognitive training, problem solving, learning new skills, and even engaging in creative activities such as painting, writing, or playing music can strengthen neural networks and delay age-related decline. Reading, puzzles, and games that challenge memory and attention stimulate the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for memory formation and particularly vulnerable to dementia. Social engagement also plays a vital role, as interacting with others stimulates emotional, cognitive, and language centers in the brain. Even simple habits like discussing complex topics with friends or learning a new language activate multiple areas of the brain simultaneously, reinforcing its resilience and plasticity. Sleep hygiene is another pillar of brain protection. Quality sleep is not just restorative, it is essential for clearing metabolic waste from the brain, consolidating memories, and maintaining healthy synaptic connections. Poor or insufficient sleep has been linked to an increased risk of Alzheimer's due to the accumulation of beta amyloid plaques, which impair neuronal function. Adults should aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep, prioritizing a consistent sleep schedule, a dark and cool environment, and limiting screen exposure before bed. Combining proper sleep with a diet rich in antioxidants and omega-3s creates a protective environment for neurons, reducing the long-term risk of cognitive decline. Stress management is often overlooked, but profoundly affects brain health. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can damage neurons, impair memory, and accelerate cognitive decline. Mindfulness meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, or even spending time in nature can reduce stress hormones, improve focus, and enhance emotional regulation. Pairing stress-reducing practices with brain-friendly foods further strengthens cognitive resilience, creating an optimal internal environment for neurons to repair and thrive. And hydration and gut health also play important roles. The brain is approximately 75% water, and even mild dehydration can impair focus, memory, and processing speed. Drinking sufficient water, herbal teas, and other low-sugar fluids ensures proper neural function. Meanwhile, gut health influences brain function through the gut-brain axis. Probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables can support a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn helps regulate inflammation, neurotransmitter production, and overall cognitive health. Including fiber-rich whole grains and leafy greens in your diet not only feeds your gut bacteria, but also provides essential nutrients for the brain, creating a feedback loop that enhances both digestive and cognitive health. Timing and combination of foods can also enhance their effectiveness. Consuming brain-protective foods consistently, rather than sporadically, ensures a steady supply of antioxidants, vitamins, and healthy fats. Pairing leafy greens with healthy fats like nuts or olive oil improves absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Consuming berries or citrus fruits alongside protein-rich meals stabilizes blood sugar and prolongs the antioxidant effects. These small adjustments in how and when you eat amplify the benefits of a brain-friendly diet. Finally, adopting a holistic lifestyle approach ensures that these dietary and supplemental strategies are reinforced by daily habits. Regular movement, mental challenges, stress management, quality sleep, hydration, and social engagement all work together to create an environment in which your brain can thrive. The combination of nutrient-rich foods, consistent lifestyle habits, and mindful supplementation forms a comprehensive strategy to protect against dementia, improve memory, and enhance overall cognitive function. Taking proactive steps today can have dramatic effects years down the line. Brain protective foods, when combined with lifestyle strategies, act as a shield, slowing cognitive decline, maintaining independence, and improving quality of life. Even small, consistent actions, like adding a handful of walnuts to breakfast, a salad with leafy greens at lunch, a berry smoothie in the afternoon, and fatty fish for dinner, compound over time, creating measurable improvements in memory, focus, and mental clarity. Protecting your brain is not about a single heroic effort. It's about daily choices that reinforce your neurons' health and resilience. By embracing this integrated approach, you're not only nourishing your brain, but also empowering yourself to maintain sharpness, creativity, and cognitive function as you age. Every meal, every exercise session, every moment of mental stimulation and stress management contributes to a stronger, healthier brain. Over time, these habits become ingrained, creating a lifestyle that naturally supports memory, focus, and emotional well-being. The future of your brain starts today, with the foods you eat, the activities you engage in, and the choices you make to protect your most valuable organ. Consistency, mindfulness, and knowledge are your allies, ensuring that your mind remains vibrant, adaptable, and resilient well into the later stages of life. Protecting your brain doesn't have to be complicated. By consistently including fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains in your diet, you give your mind the nutrients it needs to stay healthy and resilient. Pair these foods with regular exercise, quality sleep, stress management, and mental stimulation, and you create a powerful defense against dementia and cognitive decline. Start making these choices today and invest in a sharper, healthier brain for years to come. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Treat it that way, and it will reward you with clarity, focus, and independence well into the future.